Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here with the Pig Dogs Morning Show on this money making Thursday. Got the franchise player with me as always, and Tuesdays and Thursdays with money making Brad. Not a huge card today in the NBA, 5 games over there. And then college hoops, typical Thursday card, I feel like. So, I'm going to break it down with the guys, get y'all ladies and gentlemen in and out of here, and keep the momentum rolling forward. Franchise, what's happening? How you doing?
Yeah, doing all right. Yeah, yesterday was one of those days where, I went to bed and I was like, I thought I was good, and I wake up and I find out that I got backdoored by the Portland Trail Blazers, and
that one hurt.
That one hurt.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's okay. We still did well with college hoops yesterday. Louisville came through for me. That's all I could ask for. But that's yesterday. Today's a new day, and like you said, great college hoops card. Sorry, I shouldn't say great college hoops card. Nice college hoops card. Lots of places to try to make some money, but Saturday's where we're headed. We're gonna have a big card, so I'm ready to break it down with you guys.
Yes, sir. Brad, what's happening, brother? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Yeah, nice winning day yesterday. Yeah, I mean that that Nuggets game was brutal. I thought that was an easy win all game long. Don't even know how it happened. Magic are back though, maybe potentially. That was my pick of the day, so they might be back. It looked a little sketchy in the first half, but they finished strong.
Then they finished strong.
Yeah, I was on the Rockets too. Luckily, I got them. I got them at like -7 or something. It closed at like 9.5 though, which is, if you got it at that number, I'm sorry. But yeah, all around nice winning day, and last day before All-Star break, so ready to break it down. I do gotta ask, Jay, did you retain the belt?
I don't know. I gotta ask the folk. It was a tight contested match. Finished 5-5. Finished 5-5. We hit the play of the day with the Los Angeles Clippers against the Grizzlies. So, it's one of those where it's up to the people that I retain the belt or not. I don't know. 5-5. It's not a losing day, not a winning day.
That's like getting a run in the match ends with a disqualification. It's like,
you feel me? I think that's what happened.
You don't lose the title, but you didn't really win.
I think that's what happened yesterday. I think so too. That's what I was feeling.
The draw, yeah.
I watch way too much wrestling. This is not.
Yeah, it was a 5-5 day for me yesterday. I went heavy. That Nuggets was, kind of the swing game for the 6-4, and I feel like there was another one too that got caught by the hook.
Was it that Rockets one? Did you take the Rockets?
Let me see. Was it Rockets? No, I won on Rockets. I had 7 on Rockets.
Okay. Was it possibly the Spurs?
Thunder.
Oh, it's the Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
Thunder won by 14. I had them 14.5. Yeah, that was the other one. That was right on the hook. So, it happens.
Is that what the Miami Heat season is going to be? Just like a season of just big runs that like either win or lose you the game?
Probably.
Like a 24-0 run is crazy.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like that was the two. I felt like I was having a great day, and the 2 swing games were that Thunder game and that Nuggets game, and it came at a half point. So it's like okay, okay. But part of it, man. Like the fella said, on to today, last day for the NBA for a week, man. It's gonna be a good little week off for me. Kind of take a deep breath, reassess things. I might go somewhere. I don't know. I ain't made up my mind yet. Y'all know I'm last minute, but we'll see. Yeah, man. 5 games today in the NBA to close it out into the All-Star break, into the All-Star weekend. And then we got when's the NHL come back?
The 22nd. So not this Saturday, the following Saturday.
Oh, so they got like a little extended break.
They got 2 weeks, yeah.
That's all right.
Shout out your boys for getting the job done yesterday.
Oof.
The Calipari boys?
Nah, Canada.
Canada.
Oh, Canada.
pulled it out 4-3 in overtime.
I didn't watch it, but I saw
It was a good. It was a really good game. I'm not gonna lie. If this is why I'm excited that the NHL decided to send guys back to the Olympics, because this is what I want international hockey to be. Even if it's every 4 years, they're still going to do the World Cup of Hockey in 2027 to or 2028, one of those two, to offset the Summer Olympic year. But yeah, if you give me the NHL and the Olympics again, and it looks like that, I'm good. I'll take it.
Does the NHL play in that World Cup?
Yeah. It was originally put out as an alternative for the players that because they said that you can't have NHL players in the Olympics. I think it was 2018. I think they said that you couldn't do it. And for two cycles of the Olympics, it was all just like players that were playing in Europe or just not playing in the NHL. And they were just like, at a certain point, they're just like, no, we want to have the best of the best, regardless of the league they're playing in. And that's when they decided we're going to reinstate the NHL players into the Olympics. So it's about time.
Yeah. You got to have the best of the best. I mean, the NBA could do it. Like, come on.
Yeah. I'm not trying to see the best of the Swiss league.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the Swiss league.
Jay, I don't know where there you are.
Don't be hating on the Swiss league, man.
Drink some good chocolate.
You follow that?
Nah, no, I'm just yapping.
Yeah, shout out to your boys though, but your Rutgers boys let me down.
I didn't like them yesterday. I told you the fuck I did not like the Rutgers spot. I didn't think they was gonna lose outright like that, but yeah, I did not like the spot for them Rutgers boys yesterday. I don't know what it was. I just had that gut feeling.
I'm telling you guys right now, watch out for Louisville in this tournament.
Yep, I agree.
If they make the NCAA tournament, which I'm pretty sure they will.
They will.
Oh boy. They just had to figure out how to get the threes to start falling to adapt to the play style of their new coach, but now they're like rolling.
Yeah. The fact they're doing it on the road too, what they did at NC State and then what they did at SMU a couple weeks ago. Like,
I will say that the teams they've been beating up on crap teams on the road, but you still got to hit your shots. And they're shooting like pretty well from 3-point range in conference play. It's like you look at their season long numbers from three, and it's still not good. They're still like 270th, but that just tells you how bad they were shooting in non-conference play and how they've turned it around.
Have they played Duke yet? Or will they?
Yeah, they lost. It was that first game in December. It's kind of like the Big Ten does, where you have those early games, those early conference games.
Okay.
Those weird like one-off ones. Yeah, they lost 76-65. I think I remember that one.
Yeah. I remember they were banged up too a little earlier in the season.
Well, it was just that they were still in the non-conference like mode. Like they were still just not hitting shots. They weren't clicking, but now I think they could give Duke a run. I don't know if they play him again this season.
Is you ready for them Hogs money line on Saturday? Are you ready for it?
Who are they playing Saturday?
Texas A&M.
Where?
At Texas A&M.
Oh God, you guys are screwed.
Hogs down.
I'll give them credit for yesterday. They came out, but yeah, Texas A&M's legit. Texas A&M is like, you look at their shooting numbers in conference play, and it's like they're not good numbers, but they're still like killing everybody.
And Jay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, they beat LSU.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey man, we on a little run though, man. We're on a run.
Let's see this weekend.
Okay, here's the other team I'm going to shout out: Arizona State.
They
went into Lubbock yesterday.
Last Saturday we went. What was that? Or 2 Saturdays ago, we went on the road and beat Kentucky. We can go on the road and beat A&M.
Oh my God.
We can do it.
Arizona State took Texas Tech to the wire yesterday.
I thought that was a hell of a game, man.
That was one of the best games of the season.
Yeah, I saw that.
The chase down block from Arizona State to I think to force to send it to double overtime was crazy. Because I thought it was going to be a foul for sure. but he got it clean.
Yeah, Arizona State's been scrappy in some spots, but I mean, like you look at their last game before that, they lost to Oklahoma State, so they're a little bit of a tough team to read.
Well, no coach will take you out of your game faster than Bobby Hurley and Mick Cronin. Those are the two coaches that'll take you out of your game. You could be up by 20 and blink, and all of a sudden those guys pull out the clipboard and you're losing.
I will say that baseball talk you guys had yesterday, that shit got me a little bit fired up.
It's almost here. Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of excited.
I don't know.
We still have March Madness to go through first. Let's not rush to baseball season. Remember, when we get to baseball season, we'll be like, oh my god, just bring me some football, bring me some basketball, bring me anything.
You always want what you can't have.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
You got what did I ask Ron yesterday? You got any favorites or a dark horse or anybody or a team kind of under the radar in baseball?
One team I like that Ron said, and I was kind of on them throughout the season, is the Nationals. Do I think they're going to be great this season? No, but I think they're going to be sneaky good. That prospect Wood they had come up last season, I think it's going to be a show-out year for him. And yeah, I like the Nationals, but I don't know. I still haven't really dug too deep into it.
Right.
I love that under on the Mets win total. That shit's definitely inflated. I liked a lot of what you guys said yesterday.
What if the Mets just come out and just dominate the league?
I don't know.
It sounds. I know.
But you know what? You could say that with any team, right? Because it's like there are certain teams that can just catch lightning in a bottle, and it's just like I said, if I'm following the pattern, the Mets play for 2027 or 2026. Sorry, 2026. But I think the two team parlay for the futures that I want to put on for division winners, the Rangers and the Reds.
Hey, everybody trying to get on that Ranger train, man.
No, I just think that
back up.
As much as I crapped on the Rangers last season,
I want us to be in that underdog role again, but it don't look like it's gonna happen.
As much as I crapped on the Rangers last season, they were ravaged by injuries.
They were.
I'm not even talking about just you. I'm talking about everybody. Like a lot of people. I've been seeing a lot of chill on that.
I'm trying to see. I'm gonna go see what that pays, and I might parlay it with Mets to miss the playoffs.
Let's fly under the radar, man, and get back to that World Series again.
Yeah, you guys are better than the underdog role. For sure. You guys think Bregman to the Red Sox?
You said Red Sox?
Or Bregman to the Red Sox? That move happened last night.
I didn't even see that. That's,
3 years, 120 million.
Shout out the Astros, man. I love seeing y'all's demise, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out #Dirty Water. Y'all know that's a team I love betting on. So, I had some real hate for Bregman when he was in Houston, but now in Boston, still don't like you, but we might can make some money with you this season. We'll see.
So the Rangers and the Reds as division winners. Parlay pays plus 2,300.
Okay.
Cincinnati Reds.
The Brewers were my favorite team last season to bet on, and I'm gonna continue with the train. That team just wins money.
I really want to put the Royals on there too because I think they do. I think they win the division.
I'm concerned about the Royals. Did they catch lightning in a bottle last season?
Yeah. Well, it's possible.
I
think there's value betting on anyone but the Dodgers to win the NL West.
Fair.
Except the Rockies.
Hey, go Rockies.
Hey, man. Shout out to Rockies, man.
Well, the books things they're plus 25,000 to win the division.
25,000? Damn. Yeah. Go a little 100 on that?
Arizona's plus 550.
On the Rockies, man.
Arizona's plus 550. Padres are plus 1,000. Giants are plus 1,800.
Throw 100 on the Rockies to win division. You get yourself a Tesla,
man. Come on, Colorado, man. Let's do something, man. I know I love them Rockies.
I wonder if the Tigers could break through. I feel like, they were solid last season. I feel like they may be able to break through a bit.
Is Scooble gonna be that damn good again?
I mean, it's Scooble, man. I mean, that is the thing, though.
You got to remember the Tigers were not very good like through the first 100 games of the season last year.
Yeah,
they just had like they were that team that just went bonkers in the last 2 months of the season. If you look at that roster just as it is, it's not a great team.
A team I kind of want to buy low on. Tampa.
Yep.
They're getting Shane McClanahan back. That's a big deal.
You feel me? Tampa just
they're like the Brewers.
Yeah, every other season they just gonna be in it.
Yeah. Regular season juggernauts.
Yeah, so I'm kind of feeling Tampa a little bit this coming up season. You know, Costy's not here, but you know, it's always a good fuck the O's, fuck Baltimore. You know.
Nah, I'm on the Baltimore run lines all season long.
So yeah, where is Tampa playing this season? Where are they playing?
I don't know.
I think they're playing. The Yankees do their spring training out there in like a little ass stadium, and I think they're playing out there. Pretty sure. It's small though.
They wanted to move them to Montreal at some point, so maybe they moved them to Montreal.
They should just build a nice stadium right in the city. Get out of St. Pete.
They need to just move them to Nashville.
The Nashville Rays. No, I got to change the
name. Change the name, yeah. Go ahead, move them to Nashville. What are we gonna call them? Let's call them the Nashville Predators.
It's taken.
No.
What did you say, Jay?
The Predators.
No, can't do that.
Nah, I'm kidding. Let me see. What's a good name for them boys?
It's got to be like some countries, something country. Like
Let's see.
The Nashville Banjos.
The Six Strings or something.
Let me think. Those are not bad. The ones y'all said are not bad. I'm looking at the comments.
Nashville hot.
Oh God.
Nashville.
It's called Dave's Hot Chicken.
Nashville, like rhythm or some shit like that.
Yeah, not a WNBA team.
Tempo. What is it?
Shit.
Nashville barbecue.
There you go.
Man. But yeah, so that's gonna be interesting to see what they do. And aren't the A's playing in Sacramento?
Shout out to A's.
Till at least 2027.
And they're not even. What do we just call them now? They're just the A's, right?
The A's.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they don't even have a first name. They don't have a first name.
Sacktown A's.
It's not Sacktown. It's just A's.
Like the beam.
Yeah, it's just the A's.
It's just the A's. It's just the Athletics.
No, they got to keep the A's. The jerseys too. Best jerseys in the league.
I wonder if they're going to switch it when they go to Vegas.
The name?
Yeah.
Las Vegas Athletics.
I think the A's is good. It's like the A's. Like on
yeah, Las Vegas A's. They probably keep it. They might do like an updated like redesign, but I think they probably keep the like color scheme name. Or they might go, you know what I can see them doing? I can see them keeping the Athletics and maybe dropping like the green and gold and maybe going kind of the route of like the A's. I mean the Ace, the whatchamacallit, the Golden Knights, kind of going with the gold.
I like black and red.
Like black, gold, and white. Be kind of hard. In the desert. Kind of hard. Found out what I'm doing today. I'm gonna make the Las Vegas Athletics redesign on MLB The Show today. Find out what I'm doing just that fast. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. But yeah, man, I can't wait for baseball, low key. I gotta come to Toronto this year to catch a game with Roof, and I gotta come to Colorado to catch a game with Brad.
When does Toronto play the Rangers?
Okay. Last year I went to Colorado to watch the Rangers play the Rockies, and the Rangers got swept.
Oh yeah, the Rockies got hot at that time.
Yeah, they did.
They were cashing.
Oh, it's in August.
It's in August?
Yeah.
That's
The
far away.
weekend.
Oh, it's a weekend? Cool.
Yeah.
Fuck the O's.
No, I'm with you, Kasi. Run line.
I guess I gotta come to Baltimore to come catch one with Costi too. Yeah, fuck the O's. Yep. I got to see Camden too. I do want to see that stadium.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Any Pirates potential? Do you think they could make a little push?
I think they're on my list for teams that is going to be overrated, overvalued.
Yeah.
They're just on that list right now. We'll see if they can overcome it. We'll see. Yankees going to be on that list. Mets on that list.
I can see the Guardians being a moneymaker again. They were cash last year.
Yeah, they're always going to be.
Yeah, they always a moneymaker. Who else overrated or overvalued? Maybe Houston to start because they always are too. So we'll see.
I could honestly, now that I think about it, I could really see
Braves.
As much as I don't want it to be, I could really see Kansas City being overvalued.
Actually, that's a team I actually kind of like this year, but I don't want to keep saying that too often, Brad. I don't want to keep saying it.
Oh, the Braves?
Yeah. I kind of liked how they line up looking.
It looks good, but
that's what the rotation look like. Their pitching rotation. They can get healthy. Yep. Them Cubbies ain't doing nothing, man. Them Cubbies not doing nothing. Sorry, Sarah. Them White Sox not doing nothing either, man. It's the city of Chicago, man. I feel sorry for y'all, man. The Bears trash. The White Sox trash.
Bulls.
The Bulls trash. The Cubs.
Blackhawks trash.
Blackhawks trash. Oh, my God.
That's probably the worst big market right now.
Man.
The Sky are trash.
Oh, Angel Reese.
Yeah, the best thing the Chicago and Sky got going for them right now is their players sponsored by McDonald's.
Man. Sorry, Chicago, y'all. Sorry.
We're a great city, but it's not there.
Y'all will be back soon, hopefully. But all right, fellas, man, let's talk about some of today's action, man. Money making Thursday. Let's start our day in college hoops. Smaller teams or smaller schools playing today. Texas State and UL Monroe is just one at the top of my list for some reason. That game ain't until 6:30, but at 4, we got Monmouth and Stony Brook, Cal Baptist and UT Arlington, NJIT and Bryant, Binghamton and UMBC, Albany versus UMass Lowell, Queens versus Bellarmine, Longwood versus High Point, STFU versus Stonehill, Moe and Franz Wagner versus Lemoyne, Chicago State versus Fairleigh Dickinson, the Lake Show, aka Mercyhurst versus Central Connecticut, New Hampshire versus Vermont, Old Dominion versus Georgia State, JMU versus Georgia Southern, App State versus Coastal Carolina, Charleston versus UNC Wilmington, Campbell Northeastern, NCAAM Elon, Delaware Towson, Drexel Hampton, Hofstra William and Mary, North Florida North Alabama, West Georgia East Kentucky, Central Arkansas Jacksonville State, Kennesaw State, and Jack State. No, Kennesaw State versus Louisiana Tech, and then Jack State versus Sam Houston is where we will stop. And then we'll do the second slot. Chris, the franchise, Ruffalo. What you got for me?
All right, the first one I'm going to go with a dog here. I'm going to go ugly, but I'm going to go North Carolina A&T plus the 12. I know it's, a 4-win team this season, but we've seen NCAAM put together 2 of their best performances in a couple of their recent games. That 18-point game, or the 18-point line. They covered against Charleston, almost won it outright. They lost that game by 3, lost by 4 to Campbell, catching 13, as Campbell was one of the hottest teams and is still one of the hottest teams in the conference. Elon, they've lost 5 of their last 7. And I just don't think they should be laying this kind of number against anyone, even NCAAM. So give me North Carolina A&T in that one, plus the points. And I'm also going to take Bryant laying the big number against NJIT. I think NJIT is the worst team in the America East. Bryant has been one of the best teams in the conference. And while they haven't necessarily blown a ton of teams away, they can put up 85, 90 plus points on any given night. And head-to-head against NJIT, Bryant's won the last 3 meetings by an average of 18 points per game. So give me Bryant. I think they dog walk NJIT. I think they won the first meeting of the season by 22 at NJIT. I think getting back home, I think they beat them by 20 plus. So give me Bryant.
For this slot, I will take, give me UT Arlington against Cal Baptist. Wrong team's favorite, in my opinion. UT Arlington coming off 2 losses, but they were against Utah Valley and Seattle, both on the road. They were 9-point dogs in both those games, so I'm not hanging my head on it. Now they come back home where they're 7-2 straight up. Cal Baptist coming off a big win against Grand Canyon. I think they come into this one feeling themselves a bit too much. This is a classic letdown spot for Cal Baptist and a nice bounce back spot for UT Arlington. It's going to be UT Arlington there. Give me Charleston plus 6.5. I've taken Charleston the last 2 Thursdays on this show. They were laying 17.5 against North Carolina A&T and 16.5 against Stony Brook. They failed to cover in both those games. I'm going back to the well, though. I think this line's disrespectful. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Seahawks basketball, but I think this is going to be a close game, honestly, where either team could win. So I'd rather have points in my back pocket there. Longwood, High Point. Just give me the over here. I mean, we got 2 teams that are profitable to the over this season. These teams already played once this season. Both teams finished in the 80s. High Point plays like the 23-24 Pacers. Fast pace, high scoring, no defense. This one will be a shootout.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Ain't nothing I love here. Nothing in this first slot. Nothing. A small lean on Chicago State trash ass plus 2 points against Fairleigh Dickinson. Like
love Chicago State. Did they cover on Saturday for you?
No.
Going back to the well.
They did not. What was the line in that game?
I know you got the Mercy.
It was 1.5, and they lost. Yeah, it was a tight line. They ended up losing by like 11.
So wait a minute. All the crap we just talked about Chicago teams, you want to go with Chicago State?
Exactly. Exactly.
Good Lord.
I know, man. I know. I told you I don't really like nothing in this slot, bro. It's so bad. The first one I pulled up was Chicago State. It's that bad. I just think that's the case of too many points. I think they lose the game by like 6. I think they actually fighting that one. Sounds crazy. I know. Let's see if there's anything else that jumps off the page for me here in this one. Nothing really. Small lean on Central Connecticut laying the points on the Lake Show. I mean, that line kind of tells me everything I need to know. You know, double digits, 11.5 at home. I think that's one where they are the better team by a pretty decent margin, and they handle business at home. Even though Mercy has been playing well. Shout out to Lake Show. Got to fade them today. Got to fade them. I think their insanity run comes to an end. That's one of my favorite sayings right now. So, yeah, that's really it for me in this slot, y'all, man. Not a whole lot for me here in college hoops in this first one. But in the back end, there's a lot there, man. We start with Marshall versus South Alabama. Florida Gulf Coast versus Austin P, depending on who you're talking to. Seattle versus Abilene Christian. The Lopes, Grand Canyon. Out on the road facing Tarleton. I could go to this game today if I wanted to. Kansas City versus South Dakota. Omaha versus the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State. Denver versus North Dakota. Tennessee Tech versus Little Rock. Stetson versus Lipscomb. The Terrapins of Maryland out on the road facing Nebraska. The Eggs out on the road facing Southern Utah. Southern Indiana versus West Illinois. UT Martin versus SIUE. Morehead State versus Lindenwood. Tennessee State versus East Illinois. Memphis versus South Florida. Idaho State versus Montana. Weaver State versus Montana State. UC Riverside versus UC Mike Davis. Oral Roberts versus North Dakota State. Give me Liberty or give me Death versus New Mexico State. FIU versus UTEP. UC San Diego versus Bakersfield. North Arizona versus Portland State. North Colorado versus Sacramento State. Cal Poly Fullerton. San Diego Pepperdine. Pacific LMU. Oregon State Portland. Santa Barbara UC Irvine. San Francisco and the Zags. And Long Beach State. What up, Beaches? Out on the road versus Hawaii. Right?
Yep, I'm gonna take the Lopes here. Give me the script. Grand Canyon coming off an ugly loss against Cal Baptist. In that game, Cal Baptist was just on though. They just couldn't miss. Now Grand Canyon comes in, plays this bad Tarleton State team. I think they run it up and get a nice bounce back win. I will give me Morehead State minus the 2. Morehead State has failed to cover in 5 straight. They've lost 3 in a row. It hasn't looked great lately, but I think this is a perfect buy low spot on this team. They already beat Lindenwood by 17 this season. They're the better team. We see teams go through skids all the time. We saw this team play pretty solid in the start of conference play. I think this is when they bounce back. And then I'm fading the Zags. Give me the Dons plus the 14.5. The Zags have been struggling to cover spreads like this all season. You like the Zags today?
I thought you loved the Zags.
Oh, so I'll take the Zags in some spots, but I know when to fade them too. I've been pretty spot on with the Zags this season. But these are the spots we got to fade them. 3-7 in ATS in our last 10. And for a team like the Dons, man, I mean, playing the Zags each year, this is like their Super Bowl. They're up for this one. And I'm not going to lie, that plus 750 on the money line is looking kind of nice as well. So I'll take the Dons.
Brad taking a huge shot. Okay. One of the bigger games on the card, I'm taking Nebraska against the Terrapins. We know what it is with Terrapins. Fade them on the road, rock with them at home. Nebraska, I think, favored in the game for a reason. I wish my guy from last season was still there. What's his name?
Tomonaga?
Yeah, I wish he was still there. Where he at? Didn't I ask you that once this season?
Yeah, he's in the G League.
He was cold.
He was cold.
Yeah, hold on. I got to find out where he is. Give me a second. He is playing for the Indiana Mad Ants.
Okay.
Get him on the Pacers. I know you want that, Jay.
Move my guy up, man. Let my guy get some clock. TJ McConnell, old ass, getting all that clock.
Oh, he's not affiliated with an NBA team. He's just playing in the G League.
My G League knowledge is just not there.
Yeah.
No, neither is mine. I'm just looking at his page. And Wikipedia says it, so it must be true.
Yeah. 100% accuracy.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm on the Lopes as well against Tarleton. Head and shoulders a better team coming off a loss. That should be a good spot for them to kind of ease the ship and get back on the right track. That's really it for me, man. Nothing I'm in love with today in college hoops. Memphis lands 7.5 on South Florida. Small lean on South Florida. Memphis just too sky high right now. They too sky high. And coming off back-to-back home games now on the road. South Florida, this is their 3rd straight home game. Bounce back game at home after losing to Wichita. I think they keep it semi-competitive. That's just my thoughts. I'm here to get out my thoughts.
Yeah, you didn't seem too confident in that one.
I'm not too confident, but I don't want to not give out anything. So I'm just letting you know my thoughts on the game. So, Chris?
That's fine. I'll make up the confidence for you. I'm going to take USF. Might take USF money line. I'll definitely take the points. But here's the thing: Memphis has the better offense by a mile in conference play. They're the best 2-point shooting team in the conference, second best 3-point shooting team. But South Florida's defense is all right. And the difference for me is that Memphis is the worst team in the conference with turnovers. They're dead last in the American in turnover percentage on offense. South Florida, third best in forcing turnovers in the conference. So I think they can force turnovers, get out in transition. You know, they like to play fast pace. These are the two fastest pace offenses in the conference. So I think South Florida can force those turnovers. Memphis at times can be careless, and I've said it time and time again, and I've watched it over the whole Penny Hardaway tenure. When you expect Memphis to win is when they underperform, and when their backs are against the wall is when they overdeliver. And I think that's what we got here. I think USF, not getting any love, but I'll take them here. This seems like a spot where Memphis could potentially lay an egg. I'm also going to take the over in South Dakota State, Omaha. Both these teams averaging 84 points per game in conference play. Summit League overs have been an absolute cash cow this season. Like I said, I think I talked about it on a past morning show. This is a conference where it's all offense and no defense. So you want proof of that? Look at South Dakota State. They played St. Thomas last time out, won 102-86 in regulation. So there's no defense being played. I don't see it being any defense here. Give me the over. And I'm with you guys. Give me San Francisco plus the points. I have watched Gonzaga burn too many dollar bills this season, laying big numbers to think that they cover a big number here against a San Francisco team that's playing some decent basketball. They beat St. Mary's. They avoided the letdown next time out against Loyola Marymount. We've already seen Gonzaga falter this season against Oregon State, against St. Mary's. It just doesn't seem like the same kind of Gonzaga team that's been as dominant in past seasons. So give me San Francisco plus the points.
What about that plus 750?
It's worth a sprinkle.
Okay.
I don't know if I could get there fully, but worth sprinkling on.
Would you say Memphis and the Maple Leafs are a good comparison?
How dare you?
I just get that vibe. I don't know. Because it's true.
In the playoffs, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, you know what it is? I think they're the Knicks.
Memphis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Talented team. Under-delivers when you need it, when you expect them to dominate. And when their backs are against the wall, it's when they show up.
I kind of like it. And in the spotlight today, you know what they are? Overrated and over fucking value. Let's do it. USF.
Go Bulls.
Go Bulls, man. All right, man. That's college hoops, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get her done. Let's scoot on over to the NBA, where we have 5 games. First 2. Houston Rockets land 6.5 on the Golden State Warriors. And the Sacramento Kings laying 8.5 on the New Orleans Pelicans.
Did you guys notice that that Rockets line opened at 1 last night?
It did. That's why you heard me say that. That's why I said 6.5.
Yeah, I got it at 1, so I'm pretty happy where I'm at. But
you got it. Oh, I didn't put it in. I just saw it.
Yeah.
So what's going on here?
The report's clear.
I haven't done the jam session yet. I'm running majorly behind tonight, so like I'm doing everything live right now, fellas. So jam session will be up after the show. But 1.5 to 6.5. Nobody on the injury report as of right now.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Some gonna have.
You got any intel, Chris?
I'm looking right now. No one knew. Still Van Vliet's out. Steven Adams is out. Tari Eason out for Houston. Only guy out for Golden State is Jonathan Kuminga.
Oh, I do remember what it was. I'm acting like a bot. I did watch the post conference last night, the press conference last night, and they specifically asked Steve Kerr if the players were going to play. I hate when I do this. Sometimes my mind just go blank. They specifically asked Steve Kerr if his guys were going to play, and Steve Kerr was like, I don't know. The NBA scheduled us for this late ass game for TV ratings, and then we're not going to get into Houston until 3 a.m. So I don't know if my vets are going to play. I did see that video last night.
There we go.
So, yeah, my bad. I did see that video on my timeline last night. So, there's a chance Jimmy and Curry may not play. But does it justify the line? I don't know. It's nothing official that's came out yet. It's still early. So, they probably ain't even done shoot-around yet. Or shoot-around's probably happening, like, right now. So, we'll learn a little more here in a little bit.
What's the play?
Am I first here? I didn't like the way the Warriors looked yesterday. They let the team from Dallas beat them. Kyrie, though. I love Kyrie. Fuck
Mavs are good.
I love Kyrie. Fuck the Mavs.
They're good.
No, they're not. Rockets, they got it done yesterday. You got to kind of take it with a grain of salt. It was the Suns. The worst ATS team in the league. Warriors are a decent road ATS team over the last couple seasons. This is a game I'm not rushing to the win of the bet. I can make an argument going both ways. Honestly, right here, right now, I say attack the value with the Warriors plus the points and just pray that the guys play. That's like the best way I would say do it. Like, you're getting 5 points of value on an if. On an if. And to me, that's kind of almost worth it to pay to find out. If they play, then, like I said, you got 5 points of value in your pocket. If they don't, then hopefully the Rockets have been the Rockets over the last month show up. So
they got it at 3 a.m. last night, though?
Yeah, that's what he said. Because, the game, so what time that game started? 8:30. Finishes around, what?
11?
10, 11. You do the media, and then you get on a plane. To a plane from Dallas to Houston is only like an hour. So, but once you probably unpack all that, you probably didn't get into your room settled till probably like 3 a.m.
They watch a little show on Netflix too, like add another hour.
You feel me? So, yeah, probably like 3 a.m. And then the other one, so yeah, small lean on Golden State in that one, fellas, but I don't love it. I don't love it at the current time of this video. And then same thing I said about Kings Pelicans yesterday. It's like I wouldn't bet that game with your guys' money. I just wouldn't do it. Forced to play it, like just need my opinion. I would go New Orleans and the triple revenge, quick revenge spot. I almost feel like I gotta play New Orleans off the strength of the spot, but I don't love it. It's the Pelicans. Like I told myself, Jay, if you put money on the Pelicans, what do you do?
Call the number.
Exactly. So I tried to take this spot yesterday with the Bulls, and they got flooded again by the Pistons. So small lean on New Orleans, but I'm not in love with it, man. Chris?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't love much of it, today's NBA card at all. But yeah, I lean towards the Warriors. Something just feels wrong with the Rockets right now. I think part of it is, being banged up. But again, just do your research, see who's playing, see if anybody's sitting. especially the last day before the All-Star break. It's going to be dicey, but yeah, for me, I'd probably just rather be on the side catching the points in this one. I know the Rockets won that game yesterday, but they did not make it look easy. I mean, they were, they were
early. I thought I was dead.
Yeah, they were messing around.
Yeah, I was dead.
So, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's messing around with a Phoenix team down Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that, but yeah, it's a lean towards the Warriors and the points for me. And Kings Pelicans, I'll go with the over. Both these teams on no rest this season trend towards the over. They're both 6-4 to the over. I just don't think there's going to be any defense played, even if it's a blowout or if it's a tight game. I think we're going to see some points here, so I'll take the over.
Yep, I second that. I'm on the over there as well. Can't take a side. I mean, I kind of lean the Kings, but laying 8.5 with the Kings, that just doesn't make me feel good. So like the over there. And then I'm on Houston, whether you got it at 1 or even at lane 6, I like it. The fact that Steve Curry said that in the press conference lets you know the mindset of this team coming into this one. They're ready for All-Star break. This is a sleepy spot for them. Whereas the Rockets, I still trust this team with my money. I know they haven't been a great cover team as of late, but still got trust in these boys. And I think they finished the first half of the season off the right way.
Fair enough. Last 3 games on the court. We got the Heat here in my city facing the team from Dallas, the Mavs. Heat road favorites in that one, actually. Crazy. I see Heat 1.5. We got the Thunder Buddies laying 7.5 on the Minnesota Timberwolves TNT game. And we got the Clippers laying 9.5 on the Jazz in Utah. Chris?
Yeah. I'll lean towards the Thunder. Again, this line shot up. It was originally around 4.5, 5, and then I blinked. I was going to put it in. Then it shot up to 7.5. But the Thunder, even on a back-to-back, still I trust this team. Minnesota, not so much. I mean, it's not often you catch Minnesota as a home dog. All the struggles that Minnesota's had against the spread at home this season, for the most part, has come as a home favorite. I mean, they're just 1-1 against the number as a home dog this season. But between these two, who do I trust more? Obviously, that goes to the Thunder. So give me OKC in that one. And the other two just reek because, I mean, I want to take the Clippers, but there's no Kawhi. But I don't even know if it matters. But they are on the road where they're still a sub-500 team. Jazz just suck. I think it's just, I don't know. I don't have any other way to put it. I think that game against the Lakers last night was
quick revenge.
Yeah, well, yeah, quick revenge, true. But lightning in a bottle for the Jazz. They're not going to string back-to-back wins together very often this season. So lean towards the Clippers, but yeah, I got nothing else, to be honest.
Yeah, in this slot, give me the team from Dallas. The team's been playing well. I've been cashing in on these boys. I mean, since losing Luka, we saw them beat the Celtics, Rockets, Warriors. They're not playing bad, and I want to continue to fade these road teams on this last day before the All-Star break. I feel like it's kind of like when you're in school, day before spring break, you weren't getting any work done. These boys just want to go home and enjoy their break. So I think it's a sleepy spot for Miami, especially just playing last night in OKC. So give me the Mavs there. And then I'm not going to do this much this season, but same situation. I'm on the Timberwolves. I think this is going to be a close and competitive game. OKC, I mean, still a great cover team, but they've been a little bit shaky as of late. So I think the Timberwolves come in and make this one close. And then I am on the Utah Jazz as well. So basically, I'm taking every home team today. But I actually love the Jazz in this spot. I thought they looked really good last night. The Clippers, great cover team, but they've been really good at home. On the road, it hasn't been the same story. Similar to like I just said for all these teams, sleepy spot before All-Star break on the road in Utah at elevation. They just want to get this one over with. So I'll take the Jazz plus the points there.
I'm fading your ass. I'm on the Heat. Let's do it, Miami. I didn't really like the spot for Golden State last night. I didn't take the Warriors officially or anything like that. Reason because is they don't do what's needed to beat Dallas right now. They don't have a big that's going to dominate. I like Bam Adebayo overs tonight. I like Bam Adebayo to go stupid, dummy, crazy on the road tonight. The Mavs ain't got no big. The Mavs ain't got no center.
Well, I like that.
Gafford out. Davis out. Lively out. Dwight Powell out. Kevon Looney, I'm sorry. He's just, you know what I mean? He just screen, roll, screen. You know, he's not offensive.
The screen god.
Yeah, he's not an offensive threat.
Is that a nice screen?
Adebayo tonight. He's going to go crazy. Aja Wilson, can you please pull up to the game? Can you pull up to the game? I'm going to tweet at her right now. Aja, we need you in Dallas tonight, please. So Bam can lock in.
What's the backstory on that?
They're in a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a power couple right there.
Yeah. It's on the hush hush, but everybody knows. Yeah, it's on the hush hush, but everybody knows.
Huh.
Y'all didn't know that? This is news to y'all?
Yeah.
I'm not tapped in to the Bam Adebayo, Asia Wilson situation.
My girl Kelsey didn't tell me this, so.
I saw you. We didn't even talk about your girl got traded. She's not even in Vegas.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Where's she at now? Chicago?
No, LA. Nobody goes to Chicago.
Angel Reeds.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't have a choice. They drafted her. She goes where the payday is.
So yeah, I'm looking at the Heat in that one. I just think it's a bad matchup for the Mavs. No center, bro. That's my angle in that one. And the Heat are favored for a reason. And then like Kyrie, do we got another game like that in them? Do we got another one on the back end of a back-to-back? I don't know. And I don't know if y'all watched that Thunder game yesterday. Bro, they were down 93-83. The score was 93-83 Miami. Oh, my God. It was 93-83 Miami. And then the Thunder proceed to go on that. This is why we love the fucking Thunder, bro. This is why we love them and we trust them. And that's why they're our favorite money-making team. And that's why it's Thunder Buddies for fucking life. I was never thought I was out of it. 93-83, them boys go on a mega fucking run. What was the score? The Heat didn't score for like...
It was a 24-0 run.
A 24-0 run.
Wow.
It was crazy.
It was insane. Thunder
like I was sitting there, not to cut you off. I was sitting there. I was sitting there and I'm like, the Thunder are getting cooked. And then I turn on and then I'm like checking odds and like there's live odds for the day's games and then the next day's games. And all of a sudden I see 107.93. I'm like, the fuck? That was like my exact reaction. Like, you know, we poked our head around the corner. Like, what did you just say? I was like, the Thunder are winning.
Man.
And not just winning, they're kicking the crap out of Miami.
Them boys went on a fucking 24-0 run on the Heat.
The Heat scored 8 points in the fourth.
Yeah, Heat didn't know what hit him.
Again.
But that's what I'm telling y'all. The Heat, I mean, the Thunder, bro, they can do that to you defensively. You know, especially if you don't have if you don't have an over-the-top offensive talent, the Thunder are going to lock your ass the fuck up. But the Thunder are going to struggle against the teams that have that over-the-top offensive player that no matter how much fucking defense you play on them, it doesn't matter. And that's why their kryptonite is who? Or it was the Mavs, because the Mavs had not one of those guys, but fucking two of them. They had Kyrie. No matter what defense you play on Kyrie, he's going to give your ass a bucket. I'm sorry. And then they also had Luka the Doncic, bro, who was going to, no matter what fucking defense you played on him, it didn't matter. That's why the Mavs had the edge over the Thunder buddies, and that's why look over the time period why the Mavs had beaten the Thunder in the big games in the playoffs last year and even this season. But if you don't have that type of talent offensively, the Thunder can lock your ass up, especially over a quarter, and that's what they did to Miami. Tonight, though, in Dallas, I think they're going to be fine, especially the Mavs have that potential to play that style defense too, especially now down low. But all them guys are hurt. All the bigs, the big staple for the Mavs defense right now, they're all hurt. Every last one of them. So that's why I'm fading their ass tonight. Give me Bam Adebayo over everything. And T-Wolves. Gonna get flooded tonight by the Thunder buddies. Thunder buddies for life. I trust them with my life. I don't care. I'm sorry, bro. I do.
They had that score though with Anthony Edwards.
You said what?
You just said like when the Thunder play a team that has that dominant score. Well, the T-Wolves got one.
Anthony Edwards can overcome. But it's Minnesota at home. Just when you think Minnesota can do something at home, they never do it. The people, half a disappointment, man. House of fucking disappointment. If this game was in Oklahoma City, oddly enough, and this line was where it's at right now, I would probably think about taking Minnesota. It sounds backwards. It sounds crazy, but you just got to know who these two teams are. The Wolves have played their better basketball on the road, oddly enough. And at home, just when you think they're going to do something, they don't do it. So I'm sticking with the Thunder buddies. I have no reason. If I don't have a clear, like I'm talking about clear, concise reason to fade them, I'm really not interested in doing so. Now, some may say, Jay, you always talking about spots. You always talking about situations. This is a bounce back game at home that also happens to be a revenge game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and it is. But they're also. It's hard for me to get behind this team. And on the second leg of a back-to-back after losing to a Damian Lillard-less and Giannis-less Bucks last night, how can we trust them? It's like, how can you trust this team at home? You can't, bro. You can't. So just rock with the team that's been printing us money. Just rock with the team that no matter what, they just get it done for us. And that's the Thunder. So that's my thoughts on that one. And then last game of the night, ladies and gentlemen, for me, Clippers Jazz. Every time I'm finna believe in the Jazz at home, they don't do it. So I'm going to stick with the Clippers. Clippers, when I played the night last night, I like the spot for them at home. They're the number one home ATS team, home favorite in the NBA. Memphis was on the second leg of a back-to-back with travel. This one, am I rushing the like 8.5 on the road with the Clippers on, in this spot? No, not really, but I lean in that direction. And I think the Jazz are a little overvalued after beating the Lakers. It was just a good spot for them yesterday. Even I was on the Jazz yesterday, so that's how I'm feeling.
Dang, Matthew makes a good point. OKC, five games in 7 days.
That is a good point. That is a good point. But in that same breath, if there was a team that would overcome that,
it would be the Thunder. Yep.
It would be the Thunder.
Yeah, they might win by 20, actually.
It's just the Thunder. And if there's a team that would lose and not cover with all these spots and situations aligning for them, it'd be the house of disappointment. So, I just don't want to overcomplicate it, personally. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all, man. We made it to the end of the show. We discussed a lot, talked about a lot. Baseball, basketball, hockey, college hoops, NBA. Chris, what you got going on Pick Dogs Premium today, Brody?
I got my $15 play of the day. Cashed another one yesterday with Louisville. Another winning day in college hoops. So hoping to make it 3 in a row here. So make sure you jump on board. I got a $15 play today. Also got that as part of my Thursday Throwdown 5-pack. Only college hoops for me today. No NBA on the board, but I really like the plays that I got there. So make sure that you jump on board and check it out at Pick Dogs Premium.
I'm on with the Chris. Ruffalo. Make some money today. Brad, what you got going on?
Yep, I got my $15 pick of the day. As every day, we're on a 2-game winning streak with that pick, so we're gonna make it 3 today. And then I got 3 plays total, so got in a 3-back, 1 NBA, and includes my pick of the day. And then you got 2 college basketball plays in there as well. So go check that out.
There you go. Hop on with Brad, man. Make you some money today over at Pick Dogs Premium. I have my NBA play today. We cashed it last night with the Clippers. You guys can scoop that up over at Pick Dogs Premium. Be up in a hot second. It's either going to be just 2 plays for me or 3. You know, I'm kind of on the bubble on 1 in college hoops, but yeah, it's a really small card for me today. And then really small card for me over the next week. There's no NBA. So I'm just going to be cherry picking college hoops. So I'm just letting y'all know what it is and what it ain't. So I usually tell you when it's a great time to hop on something long term. Right now is probably not the best time because you're not going to get the best bang for your buck that you usually would get. Just no NBA for a week. What you want me to do? I'm not going to force feed you college hoops if I ain't in love with it. Now, if there's games that jump off the page, come on, man. You know we're going to be there. So if you're rocking with me, rock with me. Scoop it up all over at Pick Dogs Premium. Now let's do it, man. Parlay time. Parlay. Chris?
You know what? I love the plays that I gave out in the college segment so much. I'm going to parlay them all up. 5 legs. Bryant, North Carolina A&T, South Dakota State, Omaha over, South Florida, and San Francisco.
5-teamer from Roof.
I got a lottery ticket parlay today. We're gonna go
parlay. Roof with a 5-teamer, Brad with a lottery ticket. What's going on?
The last day before
with a lottery ticket.
Yep. Last day before NBA All-Star break, it gets a little weird. We're going the Dons money line against the Zags plus 750. And then we're gonna take the Jazz on the money line tonight as well.
I'm still Mr. 2-teamer, just 2-team dogs on the outright. Okay. Okay, Brad. I'm liking your stuff. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it sweet. I'm gonna keep it simple. USF plus the points. Golden State Warriors plus the points. And let's go with the Golden State Warriors. Oh, I said that. Golden State. I said Golden State, USF, and I hate to do it. But we're playing on the spot playing situation, New Orleans Pelicans. Ew. I know. We'll see. Money making Thursday, though, ladies and gentlemen, man. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. It's gonna be weird. Week off, man. It's gonna be kind of weird. See how it goes. Jam session will be up here after the show. Check out Brad doing 7 free picks in 5 minutes. Check out Chris doing the wraparound in a week and a half when it returns. The NHL, LA, National Hockey League Association. Yeah, we'll still be here throughout the week, man, to cover some college hoops for y'all. So be on the lookout for that. And any final words from y'all, fellas, before we get out of here?
Are you going to do an All-Star Edition jam session? Get some
I doubt it.
Contest play, skill contest?
I doubt it.
Yeah. Enjoy your time off. I understand.
Got it.
Why are you trying to make the guy work?
I think I would watch that one. I think it'd be a fun little video. No, enjoy your time off, Jay. Enjoy your time off.
Man.
Go to the beach or something, you know.
I just might.
In Texas, what is it? Corpus Christi or something? They got a beach over there?
It's like Galveston and yeah, like Galveston.
Okay. It's February.
It is. That's the thing. Yeah, it's February, so it's like
the only person there.
It's like, where's it warm at?
Here? Inside.
What is it up there, Chris? Snowing?
Oh god, yeah, we got a foot of snow yesterday. I'll tell you. You want to know where it's warm here? Inside.
That's what I'm saying. I might gotta go to Florida or something.
25 degrees here today.
Go to the USF game tonight.
Man.
Last minute flight to Tampa.
Don't tempt me, man. Live and on location tomorrow from Tampa. I don't know what happened to my cameraman, but I guess that's my cue.
That's the cue.
Fine.
He's gone for All-Star break.
I guess so. I'm out of here. We're out of here. Peace.
Chase flipping everybody off behind.